Hi there. I'm going to talk about some pins. These first ones are all still available. Oh, lost one already. Hold on. Okay. All still available on the Penny Arcade store, web store. It's penny-arcade.com. I'm not being endorsed or anything. It's just one of those weird. Penny Arcade goes somewhere else. So first off, there's this set here, and these are funnily is not a word. Hilariously called Penny Arcade because they're pins. Now these are like really high-end pins. This set costs $35 on their web store, and I bought them pretty quick thinking they'd be retired pretty quick. They're from 2016, Penny Arcade Inc. And these sets come on these card backs, and there's 4 pins. There's Mario, the question mark block, the Goomba, and the Koopa Troopa. And yeah, $35. So these are pretty expensive. To go along with that, there was a Luigi that was released separately. The separate pins are $16. Now you can see the little guy on the back. Now this character is called Merch. If you follow the comic at all, which is funny too, that they would put him on there. So the back. And I equate these to the quality of like Disney pins. If anyone knows anything about collecting Disney pins, those are nuts. And like, so the back would be like Mickey's emblem. So there's those 2. Later on they came out with a World 1-2 set with a Super Mario, and there's the coin, and then the block, and the fire flower, and a dark Goomba. I always thought that it was weird that Paper Mario actually named these type of Goombas differently. It was like a Gloomba, I think. I always thought that was cool. Anyway, they also got the license to make Zelda pins, and these are really good. So there's Link and the Old Man, and an Octorok, blue Octorok, which was interesting, and a rupee. And then they also had Link in his red tunic, and Zelda, and they're both holding Triforce pieces, which is cool. There are others. There is a superstar, or a starman, as I used to call it. Single pin for $16. The single pins are $16. There are also 2 sets of. Oh, well, sorry. There's a Mario Kart set with 4 pins, and they're emblems from the cups. I think it's like a Mushroom Star, Koopa Shell, something else. Maybe the special one. And then there's a Super Mario Odyssey set as well with Mario and some captured enemies. And there's a Zelda pin that looked a lot like all the other Zelda pins that came out. Like the Power A had that little, it's the Z with a sword going through it, the Master Sword. And I'd seen it so many times I wasn't very excited for that one. So I want the Mario Odyssey set. I haven't gotten it yet because it's expensive. $70 for these things, for 2 of these things that I want, the Mario Kart and the Mario Odyssey. But they also have these blind box sets, and ooh, what a nightmare. I guess if you go to PAX, if you go to the conventions, it's much easier to trade these things, but I can't because myriad reasons why I can't go to these things, but one being I have 4 kids. So I was trying to complete the set online. Well, I bought a box, and the boxes are $220, and you get, I think, 10 blind boxes, and you get 2 pins per box. Well, mine sucked. I don't know if you remember. I think I did a video of that. Well, I wanted to show that I completed the set. So let me gather them all up here. And some of these are just, some of the pins are really rare. And I got like, my box was full of all common stuff. So I ended up with a ton of extras. So let me see if I can get into this real quick. I've got a bunch of them. I think Luigi was the one you got. You get a special bonus pin for buying a box. And they do have Penny Arcade. Ooh, that's hard to see. 2017, authentic 2017 on there. So, yeah, if someone tried to fake them or something. Let's see. Good. There's so many of them. There's the first one, really. Small Mario. And most of them have 2 pin backs on them. So they're really, really high quality pins. He also had a small Luigi. Oh yeah. Let's see. Fire Mario. Raccoon Mario. Perfect. And I just can't stay away from Super Mario Bros. 3 stuff. There's Fiery Mario. They had some weird choices in this set with who they decided to be in the set. Oh, darn it. Trying to figure out who to show next, sorry. Okay. Small Mario in a Kurbo's shoe. With Super Mario Bros. 3 being one of my favorite games of all time, I had to complete this set, but it was hard. I got actually really lucky. There's Tanuki Mario. I got really lucky. Someone on pennypals.com. I was trying to trade, and I had so many crappy commons that I couldn't trade to get any of the good ones. There's Hammer Mario. So I just went for broke and said, hey, I'll pay anything to get these. Because eBay was hit or miss on whether they'd even show up. Here's Statue Mario. And when they did, they were, of course, at exorbitant pricing. So I was like, heck no. Winged Goomba. Oh, gosh! Flew right out of there. Flew right out of my hand. Hold on a sec. Whew, he could do some damage. Let's try that again. Paragoomba, or Winged Goomba. And they came out with a Bob-omb. So some are more exciting than others. I mean, this one doesn't have a lot of color to them, right? But they're still really nice pins. Essentially, buying a box means boils down to each pin being $11, I think it was. Because it's 220. And then you get 1 pin for free, essentially. There's Frog Mario. There's Dry Bones. And they're pixel perfect. They have all the right colors and everything. And they look really great. But then the rarity of each pin is actually set on the box. And some of them are like, I don't know, you could buy 12 boxes and not complete the set. And it's really expensive to buy a box. That was a Boo. Hammer Bro. Very nice. So now we're getting into the really rare ones. We have Larry. And Windy, and that's the only ones they decided to do. So the best one, Iggy, is not here. Toad. And yeah, he's not playable or anything, but you see him in the castles and stuff. A Leaf, which was a really small and odd choice, in my opinion. Peach. And then the last one is Bowser, and he's got 3. He's a huge old big guy. And Larry's a pretty big pin, and Bowser just towers over him. He's such a huge pin. If I could find real quick small Mario, so I could show you. Well, here's Luigi. You can kind of see just how crazy that comparison is. And I think that's to scale. I mean, they would be in the same pixels. So that's got to be to scale. Bowser's pretty intimidating. So that is all my Penny Arcade stuff. I'm still hoping to get more. Now, they came out with another blind box Mario Kart set, and I was like, no. Maybe someday I'll go after it, but I don't know. It was really hard completing that. It was really nerve-wracking completing that set, and I didn't like that. And I just completed the Power A Mario Kart set, and it's really, really similar. It uses the same art. If it had been like Super Mario Kart, I probably would have gone after it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go down this road again. But it uses the modern art for all the Mario Karts, and so it's and like Peach is on a bike, and the Power A had Peach on a bike, but the special one is Pink Gold Peach. I think you get that if you buy the set. So, but like another $220, and I'm probably going to get only commons again, and then have to scramble for the other ones. I don't know. If you are going after these, good luck. I really hope that you can get some of these. And obviously, I already said the best way to get them is at PAX. I guess it's easier to get them at PAX conventions, but not always. I mean, it's a crapshoot, I guess. So, but I guess they have them on the floor to buy individually or something. It seemed like people were just grabbing them like crazy after a convention. So, and people were on Penny Pals planning to meet up with each other and like meet me at PAX South or meet me at PAX West, and we can do this deal. So I'm not really sure how all that goes down because I haven't had experience with it, but they are some very, very difficult sets to complete. So good luck to you. I'm happy I completed my at least Super Mario Bros. 3 set, and I plan to get the other ones soon, but I don't know if I'll do the Mario Kart ones. Whew, that's rough. Maybe I'll just skip the ones that are not, or skip the ones that are in the Power A and go straight to the ones that are only in the Penny Arcade one, but who knows. Alright, well, thanks for watching.